Hi angels, welcome back. So I just got done walking the dogs. It's a perfect fall day, and what better way to celebrate the fall than with my top 5 designer. Yes, I said designer. We are actually going there. We are gonna do a full-on top 5 designer perfumes for fall. The sexiest, hottest perfumes in my personal opinion. So without further ado, we're gonna jump right into it. I have them all right here. And these are all like the top 5 that I will probably be wearing the heck out of. They are beautiful, they are fantastic, and they wear absolutely stunning in the cooler weather. So you guys may remember early this summer, I was talking about Givenchy Rouge, and I was saying how I was not a fan of this perfume. I was saying that this was too syrupy, it didn't have the right smell. It kind of smelled a little sickly. I kind of put this on the back shelf, and I was like, you know what? Maybe come fall, I'll change my mind. Maybe I'll warm up to this one. And I'm so glad that I did not declutter this baby because it is beautiful. This is the Givenchy perfume. You can get it at Ulta, Sephora. I think I got it at Sephora during one of their sales, and it is just so, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It's actually so pretty. Like when I first got it, I was like, not super in love with it, not super impressed with it. I've worn this a couple times now, but the fall, it really shines. I haven't made a dent in this bottle yet, but I know that come mid-fall, I'm sure this bottle will have a significant dent in it. It is like a sexy girl fragrance. It is syrupy. It's kind of like a syrupy cherry. It's not quite a sour cherry. It's not really a sweet cherry. It's kind of like one of those black cherries where it's like thick, syrupy, sugary, slightly like spicy or smoky. It's just like a rouge. Like when I think of like a deep red lipstick, I think of this smell. It's just such a gorgeous, hyper feminine scent. If you have not smelled this yet, get your nose on it, go to Sephora, go to Ulta, and just smell it for yourself, wear it around. It's definitely one that I think is not a safe blind buy. I think that this definitely, you need to have the right charisma for it, we shall say. So anyways, that was Givenchy Rouge by Givenchy. Definitely a beauty. The next one we're going to talk about is one that I haven't talked about. I don't think I've talked about this ever on my channel. This is Dior Pure Poison. I've talked about Hypnotic Poison, and I think I've talked about the original Poison as well. This one, I love the bottle. I think the bottle is so pretty. It's a gorgeous bottle. It kind of has like a little bit of that, like, what is that called, where there's like rainbow in the gasoline? I forget what that's called, but it has a little bit of that like shimmering aura to it. Well, we'll call it that. That sounds a little bit fancier, a little better. This one will spray on our hand. This one was one that I wore a really long time ago, and I am a huge fan of pretty much all Dior perfumes. I don't really wear Miss Dior Cherie too much. I'm not really into J'adore as much either. I think they're very beautiful. However, I was a huge Addict fan. I love like the kind of like grapefruit essence of Addict. I do have one of the Addicts in my collection. But I totally am just like, I don't know what it is. I love the dark Addict. So the one that comes in the dark bottle. I don't currently own it, but that was like a signature when I was, I think like 18. I wore that one a lot. Like 16 through 18, that was like one of my absolute had to have it perfumes. The Poisons are just so freaking sexy. To me, this is like femme fatale. Oh, I just love this. This one smells so clean, but it's like clean, sexy femme fatale. It's like kind of musky. Like there's definitely like a musk there. But there's like, it's kind of like a bite from like a juicy apple. Like it's almost like this like forbidden fruit type of fragrance. Like I smell this and it just gives me all the hot girl vibes. This gives me like Megan Fox in her sexiest role in any movie. This one's definitely more wearable than Givenchy Rouge. And the thing that I think I like so much about Pure Poison is that you could totally wear this in the summer. This is kind of like carries you through any season. This is not one that you have to like reserve just for the fall. This would be very safe to wear any time of year. But I absolutely will have to keep all the poisons in my collection. I'll eventually collect all of them again and just have them for life because they are just that good. So Dior Pure Poison is purely a great choice. So the next one, we just talked about this not too long ago. This one is MrsYSL La Perfume. Now I need to go smell the original. It's been a while. You guys know that that was my wedding fragrance if you watched my latest YSL Lieb video. I love this bottle. I think the bottle is just so sexy. It kind of gives you like the vibe of the actual fragrance. I think they did a fantastic job matching the actual perfume to the perfume bottle. The perfume is super warm, it's sugary, it's sexy. I said in the other video, and you can definitely watch it, I will link it here if I remember to link on a note card. This one gives me orange blossom vibes, but it really has this undertone of the original Black Opium. When I smell this, I can smell that DNA come through so crisply, and I haven't heard anyone else talk about it, but to me, this, I can smell the Black Opium 100%. Like it is like that sugary, sexy, syrupy, sweet. It's so good. It's really, really good. This one does have honey in there. It does have saffron in there, and you can definitely smell those notes. I think that out of all of them, I have not smelled the Intense in a while, so I need to revisit the Intense and then the original, but out of all of them, I think that this would probably be my absolute favorite. I did an Instagram poll. You guys said that you loved this one, that this was like absolutely stunning. You totally were on board with the new YSL Lieb, and I could not be any happier with it too. I think that this was a great blind buy for me, and I do think it could be, if you're into the YSLs, like the Black Opiums, and you're used to that DNA, I would say this is a safe blind buy. If you're, you know, a fanatic, if you already like that DNA, go for it. So this one, sexy, perfect, sexy fall. It's amazing. It smells so good. The next one I'm actually wearing today, this is my scent of the day, is Carolyn Herrera, and I think I've talked about this one quite a bit. Some people think that the bottle on this is super tacky. I think it's cute. I actually really like the bottle. I think it's kind of like fun and cheeky. I don't find it to be tacky at all in the slightest. I don't know. I think it's pretty. I like it. I like the detail on the heel. I like that the sprayer's built into the heel. Like, to me, this is just kind of a work of art. Like, it's pretty. The other ones can be a little bit more, like the red one, I find to be a little bit more less sophisticated looking, but this one's just really pretty. And the fragrance in here is gorgeous. So I have this on today. It is just this like warm, sensual scent. There's really no way to fully like, there's no like note that stands out in here. It's just like a warm, sexy, kind of musky scent. Like, I couldn't tell you a single note in here. Like, honestly, let's spray this. I couldn't tell you a top note. I couldn't identify any notes in here. Like, maybe, I don't know, like maybe some sort of fruit in the top part, but really, to me, this smells like just a gorgeous perfume. It is just so musky and sensual. Absolutely love it. So that is Carolyn Herrera Good Girl, the original. And then last but not least, we have Angel Mugler. This one is like a cult favorite. I do not own the full-size bottle. I own the Icicle, which is the travel spray. I think that the travel sprays are really cute. So I'm not mad about it. Like, I actually like this style better than I like the original Star. But Angel is patchouli, sexy, fun, gorgeous. Like, this one is just like, oh my gosh. And the dry down of this is fantastic. I actually wore this in summer a few times. I have not made a huge dent in the bottle. You can see it's just been worn maybe like a couple of times, but this one I love Angel. I like Angel, I like Alien, I love it. The only one that I do not like is Nova. Nova comes in the pink bottle. I actually own the travel size of it, and I'm just not a fan. I just don't. I can't tell you why. I just really, to me, it smells like a bathroom spray. Like, it wasn't their best effort. It wasn't the best. It wasn't their best. But this, phenomenal. I have been waiting till fall to wear this. I have been waiting for like the right moment to bust out my Angel. And honestly, I'm probably gonna end up buying a full-size bottle. I already know, like, when this runs out, maybe I'll get another travel size. But honestly, I probably will wear this so much in fall and winter that I'm gonna go through it, and to get another travel size would just be kind of silly. Like, I might as well at that point buy a full-size bottle. I think it's interesting when you get like a big perfume collection. Like, right now I think I'm at over 100 full-size bottles, and we'll do a full perfume collection tour, don't worry. I'm getting around to it. But you kind of get to this point where you gravitate towards your favorites. Like, there's perfumes that I have never worn in my collection, and I have them because I know that I like them, but every day is a different scenario. So for me, there are perfumes that I definitely wear a lot. For instance, like Baccarat Rouge 540, 100 Silent Ways. I'm trying to think of the other ones that I wear a ton. Oddly, I wear Ariana Cloud a lot. I wear, gosh, there's like so many. I wear Grease Chanel a lot in fall, winter. But not so much in summer. I didn't touch it that much. Pas Ce Soir was one that I wore a lot. And then I did wear quite a bit of House de Sillage. House de Sillage was like my go-to in summer. I was wearing House de Sillage almost every day for a month. I just really like the cupcakes. I think they're good. Like, they're almost like, to be honest, I would never buy House de Sillage full price. I'd wait for a sale, just because you don't have ability to smell it before. And also the sales, they have some awesome sales. So it's like, if you just wait long enough, eventually you're gonna get something good. But the thing is that you're gonna be able to get it on sale. Like, if you are patient and you can wait, you can get it on sale. But the thing about House de Sillage that I love is that there's not any perfume that they have that I'm like, oh no, absolutely not, I would never wear this. Like, everything's pretty wearable. Everything's feminine, pretty, sexy. So in my honest opinion, I'd be fine buying almost anything from them and being able to wear it and like, oh, this is good. But I just wouldn't want to buy it full price, if that makes sense. So another one that I wore a lot this summer was the Bond. I wore Bond a lot, but I gravitate a lot towards my tried and true designers as well. So Hypnotic Poison, Carolyn Herrera, you know, these are ones that I have fun wearing. They're so universally liked. And for me, a lot of times, like when I'm going somewhere, I do think about the people I'm going to be around. I don't want to like offend anyone with anything that's like too crazy niche, you know, burning car tires or something like that. Like some weird notes. Like, I'm not trying to create, you know, a weird scent bubble around me so that people are like, what is that? That is so odd and unusual. So for me, like, Kayali's are really good. Kayali's are very likable. They're very well received. People usually compliment them. I do definitely keep in mind, you know, other people's opinions when it comes to my fragrance choice for the day. So Kayali Pink Pepper was one that I wanted to put in this video so badly, you guys. Like, I seriously thought about it. Kayali Vanilla is another one, but I was like, you know what? Putting those in this video, they're actually, even though people think like that they're designer, they're a niche fragrance house. That's all they do. All they make is perfume. To be classified as a niche perfume house, that is all they do. That's all they specialize on. And so yeah, that's my fall wrap up. These are the top 5 women's sexy perfumes. They will grab attention. In fact, people will turn their heads, break their necks to see you walk in smelling like this, and people are gonna be like, who is that girl? Who is she? She smells so freaking good. You smell powerful, you command attention, and that's what these are. So the next video I'm gonna do is probably gonna be niche fragrances for fall, like my top 5 women's niche fragrances for fall. Maybe I'll do a men's one, and then we will get into the full perfume collection and maybe an October tray too. So anyways, I love you guys. I hope you're doing well. I hope your families are safe. If you guys did make it through Hurricane Ian, I'm praying for you and your families. My heart is with you. It was definitely devastating driving through the city the day after. I saw so much destruction and flooding, and a lot of Orlando still has not recovered. So it's been really tough. We did have a little water damage in our house that we're gonna have to take care of, but thankfully we didn't lose power. And we didn't have any massive flooding, so very grateful for that. And let's do something a little different. Tell me in the comments, what is your favorite place to go in fall? What is your favorite fall vacation spot? And what kind of fragrances would you wear there? So drop it in the comments. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.